So today's episode is a little bit of a change. At the end of yesterday's video, I said that I would record some jiu-jitsu today. So here's that. Um, Here, I guess I'll commentate over what I'm trying to do. So I was trying to pass his guard, and now I'm trying to position my knees such that I'm in control of his arms and legs. So I'm trying to prevent his elbows and knees from getting in between him and me because that's a position where I have more control. However, he did just manage to sweep me. I'm not exactly sure how, but it did happen. At this point, I have him in my half guard, so that is, I have control over one of his legs. He's trying to get on mount by opening up the guard, and I'm trying to try and take his back from a half guard back take that I know. But he managed to use that to get into mount, and so now I'm in a pretty bad position. I'm trying to push his knee down so that I can um, get him in half guard again. He tried to go for a head and arm choke, and he tried to step to the side. Uh, and I managed to block it. And then while he was moving around, I got him back into half guard and now full guard. And at this point, I felt like I had control of his neck enough to pull off a guillotine choke, but he had both his arms kind of fighting my arms, and he was able to get, I guess, enough space between my my guillotine hold, and his neck to be able to breathe. And eventually, he manages to get out from the hold. And then around here, the bell rings, and that was the end of the round. Then we went for another 5 minutes. Um, Here I'm trying to enter his guard through an entry that we learned in class, the past two classes, where you put the knee in between one of the legs and kind of do a knee slide to the side. However, he managed to get me on mount again, and at this point, I believe he was trying to put me in a triangle choke from the top, but I kind of tried to buck him around and tried to, I guess, get on top. Um, so yeah, we're just kind of struggling for position right now. I'm kind of trying to gain posture up, but he has control over my arm and head. And now I think he's trying to go for a combination of armbar and choke, a triangle choke. At this point, he's been squeezing pretty hard with the triangle, and uh, I'm it felt like I could last longer, but I tapped. Probably better to tap more in training, uh, where the stakes are low, and yeah, uh, that's a position I shouldn't catch myself in. In any case, we kept going because the rounds were 5 minute long, and it wasn't 5 minutes yet. Um, so, since I was going for that one guard entry, I tried something different. Um, Uh, my friend here is really good at getting his knees in between him and my body. So you might have noticed where I pushed his leg to the side, and so I got it this time, but I did the same, tried to do the same thing earlier. And as soon as I tried to get into side control, he had already gotten his knees in the way. And now he's again, now he's managed to turn in and sweep me and take mount. So yeah, just as I'm watching, I'm noticing myself do a couple of things that I should probably improve on. Uh, I feel like I leave myself exposed to sweeps very often. Here he has me in an omnoplata, I think, and uh, one of the defenses for it is to roll, so that's what I go for. So I managed to roll, but he keeps control of my arm, and I'm unable to pull it out. Uh, he he manages to regain position, and we just kind of struggle here for towards the end, and he manages to uh, lock it in properly after a little bit of a struggle here, and then I think eventually I tap or the bell rings. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, some clips from Jiu Jitsu class. This is what I do on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Um, yeah, just thought it would be kind of interesting to share and document. Um, yeah, and hopefully, like all my weight training that I do outside, or like all the regular weight training that I do with the steel mason clubs translates to good strength in jiu-jitsu class. In any case, that's all for today's video. See you all tomorrow.